So what am I dropping on that? Pretty violent. I'll bring it back this way, and we'll see how we go.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot.
So I'm not expecting great things from this. I learned how to drive and do all that stuff, but I cannot putt to save myself.
But he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up.
This looks hurtful. Let's just push it out a little bit and see how we go. Oh, that's ugly.
Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read. You missed out on that second part.
This is going to hurt even more, I think.
Great sense of speed in that.
Lucky.
You know you can make those, but that went right in the middle.
Frank, as we look at the second,
So I'm just wrapping through this on myself,
maybe even a pond,
just as Rory McIlroy.
Compared to what I'm seeing right here.
Battlefield
Early
4.
surveillance said that guard shack just to the right of the green is actually not empty, so be a little aware of that when you cross the bridge. Green just 167 yards away though from the tee.
Alright, what do we got here? So that'll do us. Oh, that was a wonky looking swing. How do I want it?
That's well played, and now a good look at birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Frank, I thought that was in. Well, there's an opportunity
to
wasted.
save myself.
Just knocking him for a par and let's forget
Utter
about this
rubbish.
one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the course.
That would have to be the worst comment. Golf is not about perfect.
But you're just waiting for that moment when he hits that accelerator and pulls away.
Well, Rich, we've got the drone. It's headed back. Told us it's 216 yards to the middle of the green. If we can just aim a little right of the gun turret on the destroyer, that should be a good line.
Well, this is the definition of a blind tee shot right here. But you need all of the modern equipment, the modern telecommunications, just to try to get you zeroed in on where you're supposed to go.
Well, maybe you can capture the flag here, though, with a birdie.
Now, I've never played Battlefield, so I have no idea what's going on. Say what? What's happening here? Is that what I'm aiming at? That seems ridiculous. Where's the hole? Oh, right. So we're going to go over the top and put a whole heap of backspin on it. Okay, let's have a crack at that.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Birdie try up next.
It's at sneaky distance.
Okay, so we're going to go down a little bit. We'll punch him in. Oh, wow.
Now, as they say, 300-yard drive, one shot. Miss a short one, also one shot.
That's painful. Lining this one up for par.
So you will notice very quickly with this that I can drive somewhat okay.
Early on.
Cannot putt.
Frank, here at the fourth, there's an awful lot going on.
There certainly is. Solar panels, radar tower is up and ready to go, so it will confirm the landing on the other side. If it's successful, this rather long par 3 around the 230-yard mark, so this is going to be all carry. Got to land that ball on the green. It will not run through that beach area. And of course the trees and the palm trees all the way around. If this isn't flighted properly, it will not find the destination.
Seems like too much for just one man. This looks like a job for an entire flight crew, Frank.
Well, Rich, we should dig ourselves a trench
Beautiful.
and see what happens.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Now for the hard part.
Just a couple of feet.
A bit too far.
Good putt. And now
Wow.
1 under par.
It's bound to happen eventually.
Now the par 3 fifth, and Frank, what can you tell us about this hole?
This green is guarded by the burning destroyer on the left, but that beach area on the right, you're going to need scuba gear if you go on there, so no chance really of making par or getting that ball up and down.
This commentary
Palm
is
trees on the left
idiotic.
side of this green, there is a nice little avenue, but if you're creative, a nice little draw here would be perfect.
Let's see how we go. Hit it relatively straight.
Good chance at one.
We want it to drop back a little bit.
Just a beautiful approach shot.
Happy with that.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Ah,
Man,
Just pushed it.
boy, that hurts. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt.
just constantly killing me this putting game.
Solid par to remain 1 under. Up to the 6th tee, Frank, and we're back against that destroyer. You need to take it over that small island.
Yeah, this is a little village too, and remember the double greens at St Andrews? Well, this is a
Let's
split
go and have a
double
look.
green. It's shared in amongst the village. The green on the right, very, very small. So this a very lengthy par 3. It's going to be a case of really ready aim driver.
We should
For
be
some.
right here. We'll just whack it in and see what happens. Oh, that was wonky. So we're going to spin him.
Good looking shot right here.
Yeah, that'll do.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's no snack though.
Okay, we'll learn how to putt here. Okay, just a touch. A little bit out of length. And wish me luck. Oh, Jesus.
Locked in on the read and the
This is
speed.
hurtful.
That is a solid par putt.
A solid par putt. Utter rubbish.
Now on to the 7th, and Frank, you don't want to get stuck down in those trenches or down on the beach to the left.
Yeah, this hole not overly
Trenches.
long, but yeah, there's a lot going on, and really sand traps, even perhaps a minefield. You'd rather, if you're going to miss, be in the former.
Right, so how about okay, let's just put it there and whack it. Oh, I feel like I'm going to regret this. Okay, here we go. Oh, I've hooked that terribly. Oh no.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh no. I should have just kept that
Safety
rolling.
aboard.
Anyway, hard part's done.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has the shot to sink this one for birdie.
Let the hill do the work. Oh, you
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt.
horrible little white ball.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Makeable. Have you seen my other attempts?
That is a painful bogey at the 7th hole. Well, not going to make par here. He needs this to only give up one. So with that,
I almost
the
missed
score
that
is
as
now
well.
at even par.
Utter rubbish. So where are we now? Back
Now
at
the
even.
8th here at
Fantastic.
Carousel Storm, this is a relatively short hole, but if you notice off to the left, Frank, there is a basketball court, and that allows me the chance to say, from way downtown, yes!
Well, if you miss this green, you might be able to sign up too. There's plenty of barracks. You can just take a left turn, go into there and enlist. But if you want to keep playing, par 3, under 200 yards. Let's see if you can safely get on deck.
Okay, so we should be right here. Let's just see how we go. At least that was nice and straight. Oh. Okay, that was
How'd you
weird.
like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
Did anyone else see that? That was odd.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Okay, I need to try and do something different here. Okay. Here we go again.
Two's always better than
Take
one
it.
when you're counting birdies in golf. Rounding out this front 9 mission here, the 9th hole, shot over the building.
I need to be careful. The front left of the screen is guarded by a tower. Anything right, you'll be ducking for cover in the trenches.
Get it?
Been a real battle out here today. Just need to keep it all together.
So let's swing this way a touch, and then I'll hook it. Let's do that. So hopefully, oh no, we'll be right. We'll see what happens. Okay, so what I want to do here...
This looks like it's going to find the target.
I mean, really, on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. So coming off the birdie on the previous hole, a chance now for yet another one.
And momentum, all in his
really
favor.
swing. Alright, here we go. Oh,
Really has a feel on these greens. That is
Righto.
another birdie.
we
This
might
is
be learning
impressive.
how to putt.
Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
So, oh, there it is there. Okay, so that's about right. Do we want to come in over that tree? I think we might just land in here. Looks the safer option. Oops. Okay, so put a bit of spin on that. There we go.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frank, see if he can get the hat trick here.
Oh, things are looking so good. Strokes good, swings good. Let's see if it goes in.
Now they're rolling. 3 under par.
So, do we have any longer holes on this course or
Carousel
what?
Storm, Frank, a pretty good looking little hole.
125, one of the shortest on the golf course. You tee off just out there by the coast and then hit it over the seawall. So really, it shouldn't be that much of a problem for the players playing here. If you're worrying about the wind, there's 2 weather vanes down there. So it's easy to look up and get an accurate indication of which way it's blowing today.
It's like one of the shortest holes. There's a whole thing of short holes.
Early part of this second 9, a good approach shot, and now pretty good chance for birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Okay, so put him off and back a little bit, and we'll see how we go. Oh,
Good read,
yes.
good line, well played.
That was more fluke than...
Rich, this whole
Fluke
really
than
should be called
process, but
shipwreck.
I'll
That
let
little
it.
lone island sitting out there, protected by the boulders in the front, and well, just enough room really for this green and the tee for the next hole.
241 yards, Frank. This island green makes 17 at TPC Sawgrass look like putt-putt.
Look at the size of those waves. That's ridiculous.
Surely not.
That's good.
Superb shot.
That is good.
It's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one. Rich, I'm starting to lose count. This is just birdie after birdie.
It's all
Don't get ahead of me.
stuff. I mean, this is territory we just don't.
You're making me nervous. I've only just learned how to
Takes
putt.
care of business. 5 under par. Here we are now at the 13th, and Frank, this is a stout-looking hole.
Rich,
I'm glad those waves never reach the beach, because
geez,
geez, they do some damage.
Number 13. The trenches, they protect the back and the right of this green. Anything left of that, time to call them the Navy.
That's a mess. We're going to have to knock that down. Back this way. Oh, is that far enough? I think we'll hit that and see how we go. I feel like I'm asking for trouble here. Oh, that was ugly as well. Where's it going?
This is a good-looking
Hey,
shot.
no, that's good. I'll take it. Oh, very good.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. He has this for birdie.
Okay.
Continues to amaze.
There we go.
Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, now at the 14th, and really a simple objective here.
It looks like an old sand dune where they've just put a green on top. Rather benign.
Oh, that's
Might just
hideous.
sneak up on you, though. It really just looks like green and beaches with a few palm trees behind, but beware.
Okay, so let's go right at the hole and we'll hit it hard. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, we might be in alright. Oh, where are we going to land here? I can't quite see. Oh, that's alright. We're on the green, too far away.
That's well played. Now a good look.
The problem there is that all those carry on then took over my ability to control the
Nothing
ball.
lucky about this run. This has been spectacular.
Just pure genius out there at the moment. This is something to watch. So, fingers crossed, 7 in a row.
I think I want to bring it just to there. Yeah. And then we'll punch him back a bit. Okay. Wish me luck. Ah, that was silly.
Just when you think you're going to make birdie, now have to really concentrate on this and at least make par.
It's that last little hook as I drove
This will
forward.
be a 5-foot putt here.
5 foot.
Par for McIlroy, but you're just waiting
Get
for
off
that
that hole.
moment when he hits the
terrible.
accelerator and pulls away. Frank, in any war zone, the element of surprise is always so critical, and we see that here at the 15th.
Yeah, this green is fortified by the jungle that surrounds it, and just a little feature that you often don't see on a golf course. It's not a bunker in the middle of that green, just a mini forest.
Just a little short shot here.
It's ridiculous. Okay.
That's how you play the game, right there. Stick
so
it
many
in
dramas
close
on that one?
and then knock in the birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
That's a big hook. There we go.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. 16th hole here at Paracel Storm, and Frank, as we begin this closing stretch, strikes me, this is tough guy golf out here, isn't it?
Tough guy
It
golf.
certainly is. You want to earn your stripes by playing this golf course. This is the place to be. In the spirit of conservation, we have some solar panels to boost up the finish, and the hole not overly long. Let's see what the lieutenant can do this time.
Frank, this one's offline.
There's
Offline.
rough and thick stuff over there.
This guy's kidding himself.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Okay, what am I looking at? Let me just... So there's no slope there, is there? I'll just... punch him back a little bit to make the length, and then we'll hit it.
Really has it going now. Consecutive birdies. Now to the 17th hole.
We've got
and
2 holes
as we come
left.
to the end of this round,
I'd
you
like to
salute
fluke a
the
hole in
players
one.
because they're out there carrying not only their golf clubs, but the med kits and the meal packs. Because this is no ordinary golf course. You have to be on alert, high guard all the time.
I guess the drama I've got is if I hit that, I need to bring it back. We'll have a go anyway. One of them's got to go pear-shaped.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
It's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, rough.
Frank, this ball's in the rough. Anything you change in your technique when a ball's sitting down a little bit?
Yeah, you put the ball back a little bit further in your stance because you're going to get a bit of grass between the ball and the club face. So you have to allow for that and keep that club moving. That grass is going to be that grass is going to create a certain amount of resistance.
I'm not sure about these approach shots because I haven't done many of them, so we'll just give it a whack and see what happens. That was horrible.
Solid play, heart of the green.
We'll take par and walk with it.
To save par. Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par.
So,
Frank, the job is
this is the first time I've played this course, and I think it's pretty boring, right? 'Cause it's just all threes.
Difficult 18.
And that style is basically hitting on the green and putting, and that's the end of it. So, won't be playing this one again. That's not where I want it.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Now I've put too much spin on it.
So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
I'll try and hit my longest putt yet. So I think if I take him out to there and push it back a notch, we should be okay. Not too far.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one.
Back to how I was putting on the first few holes.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
Shouldn't be a problem. Look how violent that is. No, here we go. We're back to the start.
So a tough way to close the round, missing a short putt and a bogey here at 18. Well, too bad. He gives one back.
Oh well, it's over.
Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round.
Look at that. I've got a trophy.
Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in good position. Just keep it easy.
Okay.
Visualize.
So we'll never play that again. That round is over, and I'll wrap it up there.